It was going.
Oh, so let's talk to hit.
All
Okay.
right, yeah. Let's
All
talk
right.
mad shit.
It's
But
all
yeah.
good.
So I mean, like, I'm loving the fit.
Yeah,
I like the Detroit hat All Star. Okay.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Look very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice
Thank
and
you.
glammed up for the
Yeah,
occasion.
I've never been here. I was excited to come because I know it's new, and I know you're new, Té LaSalle.
Yeah,
So, how did you develop that name? Like, what inspired it? Because I know a lot of people ask you that.
yeah. I think I get that question a lot. Well, of course, first name is Dante, um, and the LaSalle is actually this, the street that I grew up on back home in Benton Harbor. Um, I was having, and why I use it as my name is it was like a birthday party when I was like 3 years old or something, and my mom had got me like this little boom box thing with a microphone. This is like this picture that I got with a microphone, you know. So I was just like, that was
3 years old.
first time holding the mic. So that was, I don't know, I thought that was cool. So we running with that.
Okay,
Also on some don't forget where you come from
I
type of
like it. So, where are you from? If people don't know, because Té LaSalle.
Benton Harbor,
Okay,
Michigan, west side of the state, small little city.
that's
And
about 2 hours from here.
yeah, just two and some change,
Okay,
just under three, but I probably get there like in two, and I'm driving. So
okay,
yeah,
but so the first time you ever held a mic was at the age of 3.
yeah.
Did you just automatically start saying anything on it, or what was?
Nah, cause I was real quiet growing up, so it wasn't. I mean, I was always into music. Like went to like an art school, and did musical things. Played the piano for a little while.
Oh wow.
So music was always there. But as far as like writing music or actually performing music or anything, it didn't come till like much later. Um, much later.
So what inspired that whole process? Like, what actually made you say, I want to do music?
Um, I don't know. Cause I was always friends with a lot of artists too. A lot of guys that I grew up with were rapping and stuff. So I was like the person who had the computer and the internet at home. So I'm getting the beats and downloading this, that, and the new instrumentals from people, and I'm giving them to my boys, making mix CDs and stuff. So I'm still just very much around and involved in music the whole time. I think, I don't know, maybe like middle school, a group of friends and I, we would always, like in class, once we were done with our work, have like a notepad, a paper, somebody write a line, pass it to the next person, write another line. And it's all rhyming. It's just kind of, but nobody actually recorded anything. So
Oh
we
wow.
just getting the writing process down. So that's where it started. But I used to like go on like the websites and just look up the lyrics to my favorite songs and figure out how to put my name in it or something and stuff like that. So that's where it started. But then it's like, all right, let me try to write my own. And, just came naturally after that.
And your sound, I feel like your sound is very different compared to a lot of like local, like Detroit artists that you
Yeah,
hear. You usually know when it's a Detroit rapper,
yeah,
you like, all
yeah,
right, is he from Detroit? But like your sound is very poetic.
yeah,
It's almost like therapy, when
yeah,
I'm listening to it, not just the words and the lyrics, but the beat. It's like it's something
yeah.
I can listen to and I can just ride out and vibe to.
Yeah, I kind of I craft and write with stuff like that in mind. Like somebody told me, it was like, it's not the music we go out to, it's the music I come back home to. In my privacy of my home, I listen to this, listen to this stuff. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. So I do think about stuff like that. Like what is the vibe? Like what am I picturing when I like select the beats that I'm gonna make music to? Like what is the feeling I want to get off
What
of?
is that? That's a what where is your headspace when you're creating these songs?
Uh, I don't know. Sometimes it could be all over the place. Sometimes it's anger. Sometimes it could be just, I don't know, not just anger, but like happiness, Or 'cause I like write regularly now. So it's just like I'll see something while I'm driving in traffic or in the shower, think of something crazy, or just like I don't know.
Do you freestyle it like, or because it sounds like you're a writer? Do you just something come up and you just write it
I,
down, or do you just start freestyling it first?
it's a combination. It's a combination.
Okay.
I definitely prefer the writing. But I think to start it, to kick it in motion though, it starts with like some freestyle and just kind of pacing the floor and just kind of, all right, nah, that sound whack, that sound trash. Kind of keep repeating it until it start connecting and making sense. That's really the whole thing. You just try to see it all the way through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you actually performed at the Dally in the Alley, full circle moment, because I remember we had a moment there at the Dally in the Alley, and next thing you know, you on the stage performing. How
Yeah.
was that? How did that feel for you?
That was really dope. So it was last year's Dally, 2022.
Okay.
The first one they did after the pandemic. So that was really dope because I went to Wayne State and I used to go to Dally like all the time just because like it was like one of the first things to do, especially when I was living on campus. It was like one of the first things to do that was like walkable from like the
Yeah.
campus. And so I would always see like different. I like came up on like a lot of artists going to it, like not just rap artists, like alternative rock artists, and I still got like some of that music saved. And it's like I was like I'm gonna get on that stage one day at some point. I'm like I don't know. I didn't have like I don't even think I was recording music yet, but I'm like I can get up there. So it was just like a bucket list thing for me. So
Okay.
to kind of see it through was really dope. Yeah, so it helped level me up a little bit.
Yeah. So kind of like you, in a way, manifested that. You pictured yourself on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stage.
And I think a big part of it, it was manifested early. The seed was planted in my head early, but it was like I had no idea like what the steps, what the process, what the music was even gonna be once I
How
got
was
up
that
there.
process like signing up and like getting picked and like how did you
Oh,
feel?
I think I applied for it like maybe like in May of 2022. And I don't think they hit me back till it was probably like towards the end of the summer. So I had like a month to get ready. It was like August, I feel like.
Okay.
I had a month to get ready, and I was like, we've been recording, so it's like we got music. Now it's just putting together a set list. What's the vibe? And I was like one of the openers, so I was like, all right, it's gonna be the early bird special. My boy, he has the project was well, it all ties together. My boy's clothing line is an early bird, and I named my project reserved for the early birds. So it's like I kind of rolled it off. I was like, just put my marketing hat on. I was like, all right, we're gonna make this performance a thing. Drop the project the day before the performance. We just roll with it. We had videos done and stuff. Just it's like we've just been doing stuff, creating stuff with like no real plan before that. But then once we found out that I was going to do it, it was like, all right, we got a thing. So it's like let's build around that. So that was fun.
Yeah, yeah. So do you have like anybody that you look up to, or that you are inspired by, you would say?
List too long. List is so long because it's like a lot of different artists, but not just artists. I look at like designers, like musically, real big Jay-Z fan growing up, real big Currency fan, like through college and growing up. But then like I said, on the other side, it's like uh, guys like Joe Fresh Goods and Casey Lynch from that dude Bricks and Woods, different clothing, black clothing lines and stuff. Pharrell, of course, like I miss so many, man. Like so many different things that kind of go into like my output. I'm taking in so much information, so many images and sounds and sights, different looks, and just trying to. My output is really just a combination of so much. So,
Are we changing the sound at all? Because like I said, the sound now is very poetic, very therapeutic. Are we changing the sound a little bit? Are we
I mean,
switching anything up?
I'm kind of, I guess, with my new project that I'm working on, you getting a lot of what I've been doing. Um, I guess it's a lot of the same stuff, but also trying some new things. But also, it's like how I'm approaching it now is like a movie. It's like I'm writing scenes to a movie now, so it's like each song I want to be like a different scene. I want it to have a whole different feel, but it's like it's still me, still the same me, but it's just me in different scenes. Whatever that the flow of the project is, it's like me just kind of moving through different emotions, moving through different vibes. But I keep it relatively close to home. I'm not about to come out and do no crazy stuff that don't make sense. Nothing
Stay
that don't
true to
fit.
the
Yeah, yeah,
craft.
nothing that don't fit. You
Yeah.
know, no weirdo shit. Can
Yeah.
we cuss on here?
Hmm?
Can we cuss on here? I said shit.
It's all good. It's all good.
That's
What you
cool.
drinking?
Just like a little Casamigos, little anejo margarita
I'm
thing,
drinking Aperol
little
Spritz.
situation.
I like to keep it. So I literally, the first time I had this drink, I only wanted it because it was pretty.
Is it straight?
It's actually really good. The first time I had it was in Italy. I didn't know they made it in America. I was on a boat. Everybody was drinking this drink,
Little
and I
flat.
said, "What is everybody?" No, I'm being honest. Like it's a Italian drink. It's an Italian beverage. I didn't know what it was. I'm on the boat. Everybody's drinking this cute, pretty drink. I said, "I want that pretty drink," and it's actually really good.
Look elegant.
It's good. I'm on my champagne popping.
I feel it. I feel it. I've heard of the name of it. I just never tried it before.
It's
I
real
don't think.
good. If you like wine.
I'm a wine sipper for
Yeah,
sure.
it's a bigger jump from a margarita, but if you like wine,
For
yeah.
sure. For sure.
So there's another project coming.
Yeah.
I heard about it, but I
Yeah.
want to talk about it.
Yeah. New project. I'm thinking maybe January. I don't know when this will be released, but maybe by the time this comes out, or maybe whatever. Best case scenario.
Is it done? Cause I sent a couple of lyrics, and I'm just trying to see if they made the cut. Like he think I can't rap, but I can rap. I keep telling people like, put me on the track. It just,
Just send them to my email. Send the lyrics to the email. We'll have the
in
assistant
other words, it didn't make the album,
had
y'all.
the assistant take a look. Um, but project, yeah, best case scenario,
That's the name of it.
yeah,
Best case scenario. Okay.
yeah,
Oh, we got the name, y'all.
yeah,
I didn't know he was gonna give us the name.
yeah.
Is it finished?
I think so.
Okay.
Probably as of like last week or so. So I guess now just we putting on a little finishing touches on it, sprinkle some icing on it, little
Okay.
cherry on the top. But it's feeling complete
How many
now.
songs?
Not a lot. I won't get the exact number, but not a lot. Not too many.
More than four?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
In
At the moment.
other words, he's still creating.
At the moment, it's hard to shut everything off. So we getting there. We
I
getting
feel
there.
it.
I'm ready to get it out my brain because I've been living with it for like the past year or so since the last project. Because it was like
Oh,
take
so that's how long it's taking you.
well,
But I mean, like, how does that, and I like to ask because everybody has different time frames of how long it takes them
yeah,
to create their projects. Beyonce said it took her 4 years just to create the Renaissance tour.
yeah.
Nicki said it took her a couple years for her last album. So how does that
I mean,
process look for you?
for me, I think how it starts is I don't really have the project yet in my head, but it's like I know I got these ideas for songs, so we start there. And I think the most valuable thing to me right now is I'm still new, and this will be my second project, but I'm still new, so it's
Yeah.
like how can you impress some people? How can you win some ears? And it's like the last project got a lot of love, good feedback from people, so it's like it kind of set me up. So it's like I'm taking my time a little more, but it's like you know I'm still enjoying the process. So I guess I've been working on it since we did Valley and since the last. I probably got right back to work after the last project came out and was just inspired by everybody's feedback. So, but I just hadn't, I guess, solidified exactly what it was going to be until like later this year.
So where are we taking this? We taking this to the moon, to the stars?
Hey man, as far as it go.
Okay. Are you like looking to collab with anybody? Any like singers? I feel like I feel like I know a couple artists that would sound pretty dope on your tracks.
I mean, if you know some folks,
If you're open to it.
send them to the email too, or
So
the,
he said if
or
y'all
the Instagram or something. Yeah, I'm definitely looking to collab and stuff. I'm not. There's so many artists, man.
It's so many artists,
that
and
is,
I'm like, every time I look up, it's a new artist.
and there's a
But
lot of dope people too, though. That be
yeah,
the thing. So it's like
yeah,
I don't have that much time in the day to hear everybody, and I feel like that as a new artist. So
yeah.
everybody may not be able to hear me. So it's like got to do the things. But like, yeah, I'm always open to the vibe and try to craft something with another artist. So for sure.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put that on my page so y'all can connect
yeah.
because I feel like your sound could use just some little sultry voice, maybe a little Jill Scott, something.
I can see that. I can see that. Bring them. Bring them.
All right. So Té LaSalle, you gonna give us the government name or you?
Nah, it's cool. You can call me Dante. Just Dante is cool.
Okay. So let's dive deeper into you as a person, as an artist. If you could use one word to describe yourself, what would that word be? Not
Man,
Té LaSalle, but Dante. One word.
that's a good question. One word to describe Dante right now in 2023, this December day,
Pending
with
2024.
with the margarita in my neck. Man, uh, what's the word?
No, you can
I don't
tell me.
want to say. I don't want to say. I guess I like vision. I like visionary.
Okay.
That sounds profound as hell, but it's not like just more so like I have like a picture of how I want things to go, and it's like things don't always go as planned, but I do have like a vision, somewhat of a vision of how I want to move or how I want to put things together, whether that's musically, whatever. Like,
Is there anything else you see? Are you are you an artist? Are you a rap? Because some people like to say artist because there's other things they want to dabble into.
oh yeah, yeah, I got like fashion has always been important to me.
Okay.
Fashion has always been
Because the fit
yeah,
says all.
yeah,
The
yeah.
fit clearly says all. Got
Fashion,
off the army fatigue. We love to see
hey
it.
man, ready for war, but we comfortable. I did like fashion's always been a thing for me.
Okay.
Film is another thing. Like I kind of want to get into that. What's his name? That did like Atlanta, the series, like even inspired by
Yeah,
like Issa
Issa
Rae's, like
Rae.
another favorite artist. I'm inspired by like the Issa Rae's of
Yeah,
the world. It's like
yeah, and it's so dope how big she got over like a
the
YouTube
YouTube series.
series,
Yeah, beautiful. Love to
and
see
that's
it,
it's
man.
just it's just motivation to like use what you have,
Yeah,
like even if you on your cell phone, like use what you have. Like everybody can't afford to, have a professional camera.
yeah.
Luckily we're here today with the best shooter. Shout
Shout
out
out,
to TG
shout out to bro
Flames on the camera.
for sure.
But yeah, like just pick it up and
Get
go for it.
yeah, get them ideas
And I
out
like
there.
that you're
Yeah,
not boxing yourself in just one category.
yeah, yeah. Because next project might just be all R&B or something. I don't know. I can't even sing.
What?
But no,
That's what
no.
I'm saying. I
But
know singers. I
but
know singers. That's
but
all I'm
think
trying to
about
say.
but think about like Andre 3000 with the flute album.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
was upset.
I was happy. I was very happy with the
Everybody was
project.
upset. Like he came out with a flute album. I'm like, if that's what he want to
That's
do,
what he was inspired to do,
you know what
man.
I'm saying?
Let him get it out of his
That's how
system.
artists are, yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't ever want to box yourself in and just say, I'm just a rapper because, I feel like as you grow as an artist, you will discover other talents of yourself.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want to. It's a lot of stuff, man. I want to have like a. I love to have like my own magazine. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
I can see
I
that.
don't know if people read magazines anymore, but I love to have like a quarterly magazine.
Yeah.
Cover like fashion and like music and all the cool stuff.
So what's cooking for 2024? What can we expect from Té LaSalle? Because it sounds like we can expect a lot.
I mean, like I said, project first quarter for sure.
Okay.
Um, I know my boy Roderick. Uh, he's got a project dropping, should be soonish too.
Okay.
I'm gonna be on there. I believe, things be moving around a lot in the creative space, so I should be in a couple joints on there.
Okay.
Just looking to do more collabs, do more stuff like this. You know, put some more good into the world, man. Any way I can, whether that's musically or on a personal level too, man. I'm just trying to represent some cool shit. That's all.
Well, we appreciate that,
Yeah, yeah,
coming from Benton Harbor,
yeah.
With the Detroit Fitted.
Hey, man, look.
I gotta mess with you.
My name start with a D. I'm an honorable. I'm an honorable
My
member
name
at this point.
start with a D.
Honorary Detroit, I guess.
I like to make fun of him, y'all, because he not really,
It's cool. It's cool.
but
Home is always home.
home is. I'm so glad to be home. I'm glad to be in my city. I'm glad to be here with you. Thank you so much for having this conversation.
Hey, thanks for
Let's open up the floor for your socials. Like, let people know how they can connect. How can we listen to your music? Like, how can we stream and support you? Because that's what we're here for.
Yeah. So my main social is Instagram.
Okay.
I recently changed the name, so it's 806 LaSalle, LASALLE. Can we have it like pop up on the screen or something?
Yeah, we have it drop. Like, it'll be right there.
806 LaSalle. That's where I'm at. And then as far as all your streaming platforms, it's Té LaSalle. That's T-E with the accent over the E. That's what that is.
Don't forget the accent.
LASALLE. So yeah, don't forget the accent. So yeah.
So does it? I mean, I don't know. I've never asked this question for artists. Does it matter where we stream you? Is it on Apple Music, Spotify? Like, where does it count the most for you?
Honestly,
I listen to Spotify. I like
cool.
Spotify.
That's cool. That's a whole different bag of conversation right there. Where to stream, because honestly, the streaming numbers don't really turn into nothing for real.
Okay.
And from what I've seen, and there was a good number of streams that I got with my last project. It's just like, you got to come with something else. You got to have the merch. You got to have some other pieces on the board.
I see merch though.
And it's like, yeah.
Do you got merch coming? I see some hats.
I got some ideas.
I got some shirts. Some notebooks,
journals,
some little journals,
some candles or something,
Oh, I do see some candles.
Hold on, we can't give them too much.
Okay, we can't give them too much. Yeah,
kind of lurk from the background, kind of steal your idea.
They do. They can come up and be like,
get your idea off before you even do it. So it's like they might be giving up a little too much.
All right. We'll keep it on for 2024.
It's all up here. We're thinking about all of that. So,
but
yeah.
But well, I'm excited to see what he has in 2024. We excited for the project. Make sure y'all stream that. Make sure y'all stream his last project. It's still on there. Super dope. And if you really like rap where it's not, I'ma kill this, I'ma shoot this, and all of that, it's not that. This is real rap. Like, he's actually talking to you. So, go home. Light some candles and put on some Té LaSalle.
Hey, I love it.
You like it?
Love that.
All right, cheers.
Appreciate you.
Thank you guys so much for watching.